You got Monroe? Oh. Alright. Okay, yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're going. Got it still. Alright, just drive to Monroe. Big drive. 100-mile drive. Oh my god. All for this little police scanner that I didn't expect to be shipped second day air. Second day air? It's crazy what they choose to do sometimes with
in
the
1/2 mile.
with
Turn
the shipments.
left on US 278 Highway Southwest.
It's a left, right. Left, right, left, right. Why is this in the way? No. So I expect problems to develop on this long drive. I expect my legs to lose circulation. I expect to get thirsty. I expect to get tired. I did have some coffee that I brewed myself.
US 278 Highway Southwest.
We'll see how that works. And I added some chamomile to it. I'm in Camden. I'm going to Monroe, 100 miles. So from Arkansas to Louisiana, crossing the border far into Louisiana. I'm already seeing this city. I think has a 50%.
Turn left at the traffic light.
I think there's like 50% black people here. If I count, if I accurately count the Walmart as being a good indicator. Oh, here we go. I had no interest in the super fast shipment. None whatsoever. I mean, I would have if I knew.
In 1.5 miles, take the exit on the right to Arkansas 7.
Oh, okay. All right. Nevada. Alright, so it's a right coming up. Screwy turn. I've already gone this way. I've already been this way, really. Man, this is shaking. Gosh, you love to shake. The camera shakes, but the video comes out pretty decent. Yeah, I did take some coffee, so I'm gonna be awake. I did mix it with chamomile, so they're gonna be competing interests.
Take the exit on the right to Arkansas 7, then take the first left.
It usually feels easier to handle coffee with chamomile, and it's pretty rare I have coffee. This is one of those times where it's like I'm kind of feeling a pressure to get to a long, far distance that I actually want to do. Like, it's not like driving back to court in North Dakota
on the right
to appear before the judge when I knew I didn't need to. This is actually something that I have to. Oh my God, that's tight. I actually want to be in person to pick up.
Turn left
because
on South Adams Avenue.
It's impossible to call them or email or contact. It's impossible to contact UPS in any other way besides actually showing up. Wait. One way, but I can go left. You're just saying that this lane is one. Okay. It's a little bit of a busyness, a little bit of activity. Right, not too bad though. A little bit, 35. Okay. I thought it would be faster.
Continue on South Adams Avenue.
I don't want to speed, but I mean, I don't want to speed. 14 miles, okay. It's like somebody's walking down the road. black man in winter gear. They seem a little more down to earth around here. You can notice a very striking difference in the dialects between white people and black people. White people gotta talk that southern whiteness, and black people have nothing to do with it. Just like white people have nothing to do with the black dialect. The dialects, they interact too. It's amazing. It's like these people, they interact with each other every day, yet they have their very distinct ways of talking between white and black. It's very distinct in the language. And I'll also say that this library, I don't know when they started. They didn't yell at me, but they're requiring masks in the library. And I don't know when that started. I never asked. Today, January 11th or 12th, January 12th, on a Wednesday or Thursday, they're starting yesterday, January 11th, the library got 180 boxes of COVID testing kits. 180, and they ran out really quickly. Tons of people asking about them today. But they went through 180 of these COVID test kits because the governor of Arkansas declared that everybody needs to be tested and needs to get access. And the points of distribution are the library and some health centers for a COVID test kit. And people are just clamoring for them. There's like 20, 30 people asked while I was at the library from 9:30 till about 12. In a city of 12,000 people. In a city of 12,000 people, Magnolia to the right, Fairview to the left. In a city of 12,000 people, they ran out of 180 test kits for COVID at the library alone in just a day. And still people are asking, a lot of people. So it's really something to see how much of a concern COVID is to people after 2 years. I'm just amazing. I'm just amazed. Smack over 16, El Dorado 33. So Arkansas is clamping down once again on you got to wear masks in the library. I don't think the libraries will ever shut down again. I mean, there's certain levels to take. That's an abandoned shed for sure. There's certain levels to take, but I don't think they're ever going to take the most extreme again of actually shutting the library down for COVID. They shut down certain rooms, like the study rooms in this library at Camden, but they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna shut down the libraries again. They're gonna like act all serious. You gotta wear a mask. That's as serious as they're getting. But I wasn't yelled at for not wearing a mask. So what's Louisiana gonna be like? They are hard on the blacks. When there's more blacks in a city, the libraries tend to be hard. So yeah, this camera is completely emptied out. I'm recording at 1080, so this so I won't have it. I spent an hour trying to process another 2.7K, and then my computer screen dies. I think the whole process died. Once again on DaVinci 17. I tried to process for almost 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours, and it failed again. maybe I should just try. Oh well, there's still the option of shrinking down to 2.7 on Windows Media Movie Maker, and then using those shrink down files. That works. El Dorado straight, Elliott and Kirkland to the right. So I think probably it's a good idea to shrink down the videos on Movie Maker, then put them into DaVinci, and let DaVinci, spec over 13, El Dorado 29. Let DaVinci work with the smaller videos. I can't deal with DaVinci doing this to me so often. If DaVinci's gonna fail so badly, I'm gonna need smaller size videos so that the setbacks aren't as bad. DaVinci, big files really mean big files can end up in some big setbacks, especially on DaVinci. But I just gotta like work with it through the camera more than on DaVinci. You can't just shrink everything down on DaVinci and speed up. You gotta shrink it down before it gets to DaVinci. I need a file shrinker. DaVinci comes with no kind of file shrinker. DaVinci's not in the business of shrinking files. They're in the business of increasing the size, not shrinking the size. So what is it, 65? I'm going only 60. 2 lane, not too busy. Crossing over into Louisiana at some point. Gosh, it's gonna be so far, and it's just too far south for the winter for me. Too quickly skipping through sightseeing potentials. I mean, the Civil War was fought in well, they had guard bases in Camden, and there were signs posted. 2 historical sites, signs posted. Nothing, no fights happened though. Frenchport to the left, Elliott to the right. Historical district in Frenchport, I guess. I stretched out my back as best as I could before this drive, but the effects aren't gonna last that long. Feels good right now. I used my foam roller and bent my back the other way. Tighten up them muscles for this drive that tends to cause me to stretch those muscles out. I got some very flexible back muscles from all this stretching of hunching forward stretching. I'm trying to tighten it up. I don't really work my front so much. I'm just constantly trying to tighten up my back. I can never do enough. As I sit at the library, hunched over a computer, sit in the car, hunched over a steering wheel. I just can't do enough. I spend a lot more time stretching my back than tightening it up. Yeah, it's nice to see vegetation this far south. 220 elevation. And it really amazes me that the black population is more pronounced in these areas. It's like after the slavery days, they just didn't move. They didn't want to move. They just stayed put. They didn't go really west as much. I don't know though. I have to evaluate still. I know I'll be running into higher density of black populations in cities. I just thought I need to get a feel for it. $65. Good time, good home, Baptist Church. And I'm a little concerned about my heart, getting stressed out. Want to watch that. Stressing out mostly from hunching over. I get the best relief stretching my back, or tightening my back. Yeah, I wanted to trip out on coffee for this drive. Be extra alert the whole way. I had to change the directions a couple of times. Garmin wasn't being very efficient. I changed the Garmin directions to the Google directions, and I save over 14 miles. What is Garmin? Oh my God, you're stopping? What is Garmin thinking? '69? Future I-69 corridor. Oh, really? They got a big project to go through the woods? I've never seen that before. A sign announcing a future corridor. They didn't put a year. .138 elevation. Puddles of water in the ditch.
In 1 mile, keep left on Arkansas 7.
Did you say stay left? Yeah, I want to get this scanner as soon as I can, so it's something I really feel that's necessary to make this distance. The sun is really warming up my chest.
Keep left to Arkansas 7.
Keep left? Keep left? Okay. I need to keep left. Okay. I see. Don't turn right. It looked
on Arkansas 7.
okay, 22 miles. On Arkansas 7. Or to Arkansas 7. Yeah. So there's some guy driving on the side. He's got something to scoop things up. That's not a snowplow. I wonder if they have any snow plows in Louisiana. Smackover Creek, Union County. El Dorado to the straight, smack over to the left. Junction US 16712, El Dorado 15. Yeah, I was gonna stop in El Dorado, but I'm driving straight through now. Wanna go to the UPS? I'm not gonna make it by 1. There's no way. They close at 1 and then open at 4. I'm gonna make it there right after 1 and then just sit there till 4. El Dorado straight, smack over to the left. Mount Holly to the right. West 160 right lane, east 160 left lane. Oh. Junction 16711, El Dorado 14. Smack over 1,800 people. Smack over Arkansas. There's a cop. State Patrol, probably. El Dorado to the left, Lisbon to the right. Okay, pull up to the intersection as close as you can. Junction 167-8, El Dorado 11. We're counting them mile by mile. Seems a little wasteful to me. $2.98 gas. Smack over Motors. Right on the highway. Lots of crows on the side of the road. Museum of Natural Resources, 1,500 feet. So you left it here for Museum of Natural Resources. And you got to pay right at the guard gate. El Dorado straight, smack over to the left. $65. People have to turn on to the road from a dead stop. That sucks. City County landfill. Oh man, okay. A little bouncy and loosening things up. Jet Rocket Dine. Okay, Bill's Pawn Shop. We got Union Wholesale Floral Supply. Report littering 1-866-811-2666. 55 warning. Stoplight. Stop. There's no warning in advance. We're going from 65 to 0. And there's no warning signs. Junction 167 is 3. El Dorado is 6. Speeding? Oh, I suppose. You're going the wrong way. 65, 3 lanes. Pulled over tanker truck. What? (130) elevation. Yeah, it would be unbelievably hot in the summertime here. 90 days of 90-degree weather. Guaranteed. 90 days of 90 plus. Guaranteed. It doesn't ever drop below 90 for 90 days. Just sweltering with no relief. But people can handle that. Okay, yeah. railroad crossing. Okay, so, oh, yeah. El Dorado Business District, next exit. Fordyce and Little Rock exit. Yeah, I actually feel like my drive has a purpose here. But I don't, it's like, it's a purpose that I wish I could have prepared for better. I thought I had it. I at least asked who they're shipping with and found that out, that is UPS. But then they throw a curveball and send it 2-day air. Veterans Highway. They threw me a curveball. It's like I gotta ask. I mean, I don't know how I ask, actually. That's just something you find out the hard way. I chose standard, but are you going to ship it second day? I have a feeling that Monroe, Louisiana is a bad place. But I don't know. It's like there's a highway that connects Monroe to Shreveport. And you know, people commute. El Dorado Union Co. Recreation Complex. Champagne Knoll Road. Okay. Shreveport is an awful place. But does Monroe have that same influence? God, I hope not. Two vultures in a tree. Main Street next right. Somebody's fixing the sign. Monroe Bay State Park. $5 miles for something. Icy bridge. I know that in Shreveport the weather can freeze for a week. So that will convince me to go further south when that hits. That's a massive flag that hangs over the highway. The flag seems a little A little dangerous being hanging over the highway like that. Storley's Floor and Carpet. $55, okay. Oh, stop for 55. Okay, because that guy has to turn. Okay. That guy gets to turn without stopping. All right. Man, this is kind of a long light, sort of. Oh, we got the truckers behind me. Glad they knew. Glad that they're alert. They got a lot of shelters on the left. The rest area, a lot of shelters. Junction City 13, Ruston 38, and then Ruston's Louisiana. So between here and 38 miles, there's the border. Whoa, paying attention. Somebody's got like a well. Looks like it's more for display. An oil pump on display. RV park. Okay. There we go. What? A left? Oh my god. Alright. It's coming up. $55. Right, it's 0.3. I see an intersection. Alright, here I guess. a left at the gas station. Ooh, hitting the Junction City 10, Ruston 45 that way. Lockhart, Louisiana 9. Now I think this is the new direction that Google says to take. Garmin wanted me to go straight down, I believe. This is more of a direct route. Garmin just wants me to drive really fast on the fastest. The Garmin just chooses the fastest routes. But Garmin doesn't have all the speed limits correct anyway. It's kind of hard to trust the fastest routes. It's a fleet of workers. Man, I put this massage gun for easy access, but now I'm like, I should have put the pee bottle for easy access instead. Actually, that's more important. I can drive and pee. I don't know where it is exactly. Miles. Less than 200 elevation. I wonder if the kids are even in school. Keeping the kids out of school because of COVID. Is that a tight turn? It doesn't say to slow down. Somebody's old lumber trailer, weeds growing around it. All right, something is making a popping noise. When I give my car gas, I don't think it's the road. Something gonna fall off? Yeah, I felt it in the, oh my God, that was a scrape. I felt it in the gas pedal, it was a little popping. Mill Creek? Iron Mountain Baptist Church. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of when I drove down to Barksdale Air Force Base. I was I was tripping out on caffeine driving into Louisiana under the influence of caffeine. Did it at 19, 20, 19. But I was taking like no dose. That was crazy. Just taking caffeine extracts to stay awake. I'm not so keen on that now. I would never buy no dose now. I would just try my hand at regular coffee. Because I actually know how to brew it now. I know how coffee works a little bit better. Okay, okay, I see it, but it's out of range. It's in range. It's actually in range. Okay. So, yeah, get the massage gun out of the way. Start preparing for a pee on the road. Very tricky. Buffalo Creek. Oh my God, scrapey. Right turn, and it wasn't as bad of a bump, but I had the right turn, putting more pressure on the left side. Yeah, I got some tight turns. I save on distance, but it's a little more dangerous.